Hey, Salem Community Church family and Salem Community Church friends. I just want to take a brief moment and give you a quick snapshot of all the amazing things that God has been doing this year inside Salem Community Church, but also through Salem Community Church. We've seen incredible numerical growth here at the church at Salem. As an example, at the end of 2021, we were averaging 143 individuals worshiping every Sunday morning here at the church, being impacted by the presence of Jesus. What we've looked at over just a quick snapshot over the last 90 days is that average has grown to 341 individuals worshiping and being ministered to every Sunday morning. Inside that number, with Salem Kids, we've seen 63 children on average being ministered to and impacted by the presence of Jesus every Sunday morning, just in Salem Kids alone. It's been just amazing to watch. This year, we've landed the year with 343 people committing to being family members and joining membership here at Salem. The number inside that, however, that gets me even more excited is it's the number 186. And that's the number of people that through membership have taken the next step and become active participants in not just attending, but in serving. We have 186 people actively serving on weekend serve teams here throughout the church on the weekends, through the safety team, through the greeters, through cafe, through the new parking team, through worship and AVL, just Salem Kids, so many incredible things. Now, because of the increase in attendance, we've also seen an increase in our finances. At the end of the year, right now, we are 64% over what we brought in compared to 2021, 64% up in finances and in giving this year as compared to last year. 1/3 of that giving was done with electronic giving. Now, the reason I bring that up is because in 2021, electronic giving was virtually non-existent. There was a little bit coming in, a small trickle, but 1/3 of our giving this year has been done electronically. A piece of that has been recurring giving. Now, you hear us talk about recurring giving on the weekends and during our worship experiences, just in brevity, but let me explain to you what that is. Recurring giving is the same thing that you would set up for, like auto deduct or automatic bill pay for your normal bills that you would pay. Now, giving to God isn't a bill that we pay. We're not buying God. We're not doing anything like that, but it's a way to acclimate ourselves to giving regularly. So regularly that 24% of our budget this year has been covered by recurring giving. Now, for our upcoming year, I want to make a challenge. I want us to move from 24% to 100% of our budget being covered by recurring giving. The benefit of that would be that on a Sunday morning, let's say there's a disaster that happens somewhere else, we would have the opportunity to stand on the platform and say, church family, everything that comes in live this weekend, we're going to send out to this disaster relief fund, or we're going to send to this missions organization and outreach organization that we're partnering with, because recurring giving is already paying the budget and taking care of that. I want to challenge us that this next year, we step up from 24% to 100%. If you'd like to go ahead and set up recurring giving, you can do so by just going to salemcommunity.church and clicking the Give button in the top right-hand corner and just navigating yourself through those pages. Now, because giving has been up this year, what we've been able to do is see amazing numbers just in ministry. Let me give you an example. In the past 6 months, when we started tracking it, we've seen 120 first-time visitors come through our doors to be ministered to and to encounter the presence of Jesus and to worship with us. Of those 120, this year we've seen 77 people say yes to the first time or for the first time in a long time to starting or restarting their relationship with Jesus and their discipleship journey. Of those 77, we've seen 53 people say yes in obedience to the word, to being water baptized this year alone. It's amazing to see such obedience and people walking out the discipleship process that we see outlined in the Gospels and in the book of Acts. Now, because of such an amazing year of giving, we've also been able to continue partnering with former missions groups and outreach groups, but also adding new. Monthly, we've been able to partner with them and give away to them groups that we partner with, like Manna Cafe, like Hope Pregnancy Center, Urban Ministries, Loaves and Fishes. We've been able to, because of your generosity, continue in the things that we've already been doing, like our Thanksgiving food boxes, but also because of a heart of generosity, add in new things like our Angel Tree, where we're seeing close to 60 young children have Christmas presents this year. Again, that's because of your generosity. Because of your generosity and the heart of generosity, we've been able to do things like our VBS canned food drive, where we took up I don't know how many hundreds of pounds of canned food. This year I lost because the children gave more for Kristen than they did for me, so I got the pie in the face. Not really happy about that, but it is what it is. It's for a good cause. Not only that, but partnering with the local elementary schools and getting school supplies to children in need. Because of your generosity, we've been able to open up the building, not just on Sunday mornings, but there really isn't a day of the week that our building is ever closed, because your generosity has provided space for volleyball teams to come in and practice, basketball teams to come in and have events, soccer teams, baseball and softball teams. We've been able, because of your generosity, to open up the doors and allow the Cub Scouts and other organizations to come in. We're kicking it off at the tail end of this year and really going to launch it out, but even celebrate recovery to be a light in the darkness in the recovery community of our area. Everyone, that's because of your generosity. It's been an amazing year. Because of your generosity, we've been able to expand much needed staff and team members to facilitate, take care of, and pastorally care for those that God has already planted here, but also those He's bringing to us. The entire year, top to bottom, has been an absolute new chapter. We have relished and honored our incredible history, but we've also been given permission to step forward as we follow the author and the finisher of our faith as he continues to write our story. Corrie ten Boom, incredible tool in the body of Christ, said, "When we are on the beach, we only see a small part of the ocean. However, we know that there is much more beyond the horizon." We only see a small part of God's great love, a few jewels of His great riches, but we know that there is much more beyond the horizon. Salem Community Church friends and Salem Community Church family, we are on the beach of 2022, looking at the horizon towards 2023. And I can tell you that God is absolutely going to continue doing exceedingly and abundantly above all we could dare ask for. I am so excited to partner with you and to serve alongside you as we see what God does in us, but also what He does through us for the community and the world around us. The best, church family, hear me, the best is yet to come. I love you guys, and I can't wait to see all that 2023 has in store.